We will use these two make.com automations to automate Facebook Marketplace Messenger automatic responses. So I said, is this offer still available? Yes, it's available. I cannot pay full price right now, no problem. Here are financing options. I would like to schedule meeting tomorrow 5 p.m. I have scheduled your meeting, and if we go here, this is today, this is tomorrow 5 p.m. automatically scheduled by our chatbot. We will use Assistants API and Airtable, but it's very simple and anybody can do it. Get this template and prompts for ChatGPT in my school below. Let's start with make.com and let's create a new scenario. Let's go here and type Messenger, Facebook Messenger, and watch messages. So we want to receive a message, so create a webhook. And I want to call this tutorial webhook, whatever. We need to verify tokens, so whatever. I'm just going to say verify here, but you need to have this. So you can generate some UUID generator. So you can have like this big UUID random string. Click here and then use this as verifying token, but I'm going to keep it simple for now. Then let's go here, Meta for developers, Google Meta for developers, and click here. And then go here, My Apps. Create a new app. So I'm going to choose a page, or I think I don't need to choose a page. So, but I'm going to choose a page. It doesn't matter. If you don't have one, I think you don't need to make it. But if it doesn't work for you, then you need to go and make a Facebook page. And then I chose other, and now I'm going to choose business and click next. And app name tutorial Facebook Marketplace bot, like that. And then portfolio, I'm going to select business, or I think it's optional, so you don't need to select anything. So I cannot name it Facebook, so let me just say tutorial marketplace, whatever, and then password. Now let's go here and click this messenger setup. Then let's scroll down and click here configure webhooks. So we need verify token is going to be the same as this verify token. I'm going to paste it here and then save here and then copy this webhook, copy to clipboard. I'm going to paste it here, so all of the messages that we receive will be sent to this webhook. And that should be it. Now let's go below. So do not lose this. So we need do not lose this verify token. If you lose it, you will not be able to change the webhook. And then say manage. And I think let's find messages here. Subscribe. Okay, that's it. Let's go below and say generate access token, connect. Yeah, this is where we need to connect a Facebook page, so we don't need to connect it before. So you will go. So I have connected one of my Facebook pages. If you don't have it, you need to go and create a Facebook page. Just Google how to create a Facebook page. I will not show it in this video. Now for me, it's saying that no Facebook page is connected. So let me shift F5 to hard refresh. Maybe it's a bug. It's a visual bug maybe. And now it says that I have this access token. If I go down here, I can say add subscription. I can go ahead and click messages and confirm. If I go back to make.com, I press OK here and I go and run this application. If I just go to this page and I click here message this page that I connected and I send whatever, but first I clicked here run once and now we get this message. So click run once and then send the message. So we have sender. Now let's go to platform.openai.com/playground/assistants. So I think I can just do it like this as well. And then I can go here and click assistants on the side. So now let's create. We need to click here to open assistant and create a new assistant. Facebook, I think name Facebook tutorial bot. Instructions, I'm gonna leave these instructions below. So or actually I'm gonna leave these instructions in my school under this video. So you can copy them. You are intelligent car dealership chatbot, blah blah blah, behavior. And this is like the whole prompt. This is what we are selling. These are financing options. These are like example conversations, so you can copy paste this. I'm gonna use GPT-4o mini. This is actually crazy good chatbot. Then we wanna add a new function. You will find this code in my school below as well. So you can just go there, join the school, and copy paste this code. This is gonna generate the check calendar availability. So we wanna check if user is available, if the seller is available on their calendar. Then let's go here to dashboard and API keys, and then let's create a new secret key, tutorial Facebook bot. Create a new key, copy this. Now let's go here to make.com, create a new ChatGPT. So just type in ChatGPT and message an assistant. Now I'm gonna add a new connection. This is tutorial Facebook bot. API key I'm gonna paste here and save. Now here in assistants, I'm gonna just go here and wait for a moment. Facebook tutorial bot, this is the one that I just created. And URL, so we're gonna, so this is for checking calendar availability. We need to go and create another make.com workflow for this URL. And this workflow will check the availability. So let's create a new scenario. I'm gonna create webhooks and custom webhook. And then I'm gonna say add tutorial Facebook check calendar webhook, save. Let me copy this to clipboard and then press OK. I'm gonna rename this to tutorial check calendar. So I just named it. I'm gonna click not notes but save here, save. And then let me also say Facebook tutorial marketplace, and then let's click save. But it doesn't let me save because I didn't set this up. So let me click here, URL. So I copied this webhook. So I click here, copy address to clipboard, paste it here. Then user message, we're gonna send. Okay, so we're gonna actually say today's date, and then calendar here, and then say now. And below that, I'm gonna say user. Actually, I'm not gonna say user message. I'm just gonna go here to the beginning and say text here. So whatever user sent, we don't need anything else. We will configure thread ID, but not for now. And then let's go here and let's Facebook Messenger and send a message. We need to go ahead, click here, and then add a new connection. And then let me just say Facebook bot tutorial, whatever, access token. We need to go here to the meta developers, generate access token. I understand, copy this, and done. And then go back and paste it here, save. Okay, now we're gonna wait for a few moments. Message type will be, I think, response. And then PSID will be go down, and this user, this is to which user we are sending. And then nothing else, text will be result from OpenAI. And metadata, nothing else. So let me run this, and I'm gonna go here and then just say count 1 to 10, whatever. It should receive here. It should respond with OpenAI. Although I should have asked it something, but it is what it is. Let me see. Now we should get this answer. 1, 2, 3. If you have any questions about cars, okay. So this works. Now let's configure this. So let's press the OK in the Google Calendar one, and let me just run this once. and then I'm gonna run this once. Now we need to trigger the function call, so I'm gonna copy paste this exact message that's gonna trigger me that's gonna guarantee a function call. So when we have a function call, we're gonna get some data here in the other make. So we got data time minimum, time maximum. So from this time to this time is we are checking. There is 20 minutes in between. So now that we have the data, we can go here and say calendar. So we can actually delete this and say busy free information, and let's add a new calendar, and we're gonna sign in with Google. And then the minimum time will be time min. If you don't have this, that's because you need to run this one time. So just run it without Google Calendar once, as I showed you before where we were testing it, and then you will get these fields. Time maximum here, and calendars. Let me go add, and I'm gonna add. I'm gonna disable mapping, and then it will let me choose. So I'm gonna choose this one, primary. So I have a few Google Calendars. I'm gonna choose this one. Just make sure you know like which one you are choosing, and then that's okay. And then go here, webhooks and webhook response, and let me go here to body and say, actually we don't have anything yet, so just say whatever. Time is available. So this is just manually saying time is available without checking. But let me run this once because we need to run this once more. And let me go here and copy this exact same message. Should go here, should go here. Now we should get some data here. Yeah, okay, so by the way, this is still generating. It's gonna send, it's gonna say time slot is available, but that's because I manually said it's available. But let me instead say here, instead of this, I'm gonna delete it. I'm gonna say open this calendar, busy. So if I let me show you, if I go here to calendars, my email busy, and if we see empty, so we can just give it this like busy field, and it will see if it's empty or not. So calendar busy like this, and then I'm gonna press shift and enter to go to new row, and I think I just say busy like this. Let's actually do it like this. Time slots at which calendar / person is busy, and then you show this busy that's here, and if there is no time slots before this message, it's not busy. Okay, and now let's run this and go here, paste this again, and after around like 10 seconds it says it looks like there are no busy time slots for your calendar, blah blah blah. So let me actually go here and say right click, add router. I'm gonna go here. So the first one, setup filter, not busy, and I'm gonna say condition busy, let's say busy, and then I'm gonna say scroll all the way down to not array operations, and array length equals to say 0. So if this is 0, there is no busy times, and that's it. And then let's go below filter, setup filter is busy, so conditions, condition, let me go here, busy array, so click the busy array, not like start and end, and scroll all the way down, array length greater than, let me say here 0, and that means there is one or more of these. So I'm gonna get a webhook response here, that's gonna say this timestamp is busy. This time is busy, whatever. And here I'm gonna say this time slot is not busy. So if I go ahead and run this, if I run both of them, the other one as well, and I click go send this, it went properly. Up here, not busy. This time slot is currently available. I also want to schedule an event, so if it's not busy, I'm gonna go here before, so before the filter, after the filter and before this, I'm gonna click somewhere here, add a module, and say Google Calendar, create an event, and let's add a connection if you don't have one. I'll leave all of this. I think calendar ID, choose the same one. Event name, Facebook Marketplace call. Start date, it will be time min. End date will be time max. Duration, we don't need duration. Okay. So this will schedule it. So let me start this one. Can I get a meeting tomorrow 3 p.m. Send. And after around 10 seconds, we get successfully scheduled. So let me go here to my Google Calendar. Now just make sure I have two calendars, same name. So this was the other one that was scheduling. So I think I messed up. I wanted to do the red one, but it is what it is. I chose the wrong calendar. Don't name them the same. But it's tomorrow, 30th July, 5 p.m. So it should have been 3 p.m., not 5 p.m. I need to switch to a different mic. So basically in your Assistants API, just add this line at the bottom. If user wants to schedule a meeting, make sure they provided time zone. So if we take a look, there is no scheduled events. If I go here, I run both of these. I say schedule meeting in 4 days, 15:56 Central European summertime. So I go here. I think in a few moments should appear just here, so it works. This is now in 4 days exactly. The time is correct, so 3 p.m. Now the problem we have here is as I send the new message, it's going to start a new thread in the assistants, so it doesn't have memory of the previous messages. So let's go to Airtable, airtable.com. Let's log into Airtable, and I'm gonna click here start from scratch. Let me rename this to tutorial whatever table, it doesn't matter, like Facebook. So that's, I'm gonna press enter, and then table, tutorial, table, save. I'm gonna delete field, I'm gonna delete this field, I'm gonna delete this field, rename this to PSID, save, add a new field, Assistants API thread ID. I can say OpenAI Assistants API thread ID. This is going to be single line text, create field, and we can click here PSID and choose number, save. So we will save our threads. So this is the user, Facebook user, and thread ID for the OpenAI. So go here where user is sending a message. By the way, you should have only 3 of these. And then I'm gonna go here after the first message before ChatGPT and add a new module. It's gonna be Airtable. And I'm gonna search records. And I'm gonna add a new connection. It's gonna be OAuth. And I'm gonna say whatever, tutorial connection, save. We're gonna click add base and scroll down to our new base that we created and grant access. The base is going to be, make sure this mapping is disabled, so you can select base like this. Table is gonna be the one that we created. Let's just select both output fields, and formula it's gonna be curly brackets sender PSID is equal to, or I think just PSID, because that's how we named it, is equal to this PSID. So this is in curly brackets name of our here field, and that's it. Now go here, ChatGPT. Let's scroll down, and thread ID, I'm gonna say OpenAI Assistants API thread ID. So if this doesn't exist, it will be created. So if it exists, we will just keep messaging this thread ID, so this thread for this user. And before this messenger, let's click and add a router, add another node down. So if this user is not saved in database, we will add this user to database, set up a filter, is not in database, condition, total number of bundles equals to 0. Okay, then we will say Airtable, create a record, and let me choose one that I just created. We need to update, need to add base and tutorial Facebook, grant access, grant writing access, so you can also write data. Select the base, table, PSID, it's gonna be PSID from Facebook. Assistants API is gonna be thread ID, is gonna be this thread ID, and that's it. Okay, now it should have conversation memory. So let me run this, wait for new data. Let me run this one also. So if I go ahead and say can I schedule meeting tomorrow 4 p.m. send. So if I go here, it should add a new entry, but after it does this, so it's gonna add a new entry here, but it's also gonna say time zone. So if I say Central European Summer Time, if I need to actually run this again, both of the, oh, this one didn't even go off. If I run this, now it's gonna find this ID and stuff, so it will have this, it will use this thread as to see like the message history. Now this works. It should reply to me soon. So tomorrow 4 p.m. So tomorrow 4 p.m. Let me go here. Let me go here, and it's scheduled tomorrow 4 p.m. So this works. I'm making the best technical school community for AI automation agencies. One member just joined live. You will be able to build anything, any chatbot or automation that you can imagine, and that's what we will learn in my school. Everything technical AI automation.